we are live from the Cyrene AI headquarters in Bangalore, Karnataka. We're here today with the team from CrowdChain. They're doing some terrific work. Stoked to have them. Belogun, tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
So, good day, everyone, and thank you for having me here. I'm excited to introduce CrowdChain, a decentralized fundraising infrastructure designed to restore trust online capital formation. We are leveraging smart contract logic to replace centralized intermediaries with transparent and enforceable systems. Can you see me?
Oh, the camera
Oh,
just moved to another place.
oh,
While he's sorting out his camera, Abiodun, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, hi, good afternoon. As you've seen, my name is Abiodun Damilola, and I'm a cybersecurity analyst. I'm part of the CrowdChain Fund team with alongside Balogun.
Okay, epic. And tell us a little bit more. What problem are y'all looking to solve?
he's asking a question.
Yeah, what problem are you guys solving? What does CrowdChain address?
Oh, okay. CrowdChain. Okay, let's say this way. CrowdChain is not just a crowdfunding platform. It's a programmable capital coordinator. So it automated crowdfunding funds, release funds, and community-allied governance. We are building a secure and account ecosystem for creators and contributors. So today we look forward to discussing our vision, strategy, token structure, and how we plan to scale into a multi-chain infrastructure layer for transparent fundraising globally.
Okay, excellent. Why don't you go ahead and share your screen? Let us go in for a demo.
Okay. So,
Okay, we can see your screen. Yeah, you can start.
this is generally the whole code base behind CrowdChain. Our front end, our back end, and the smart contracts all listed here. All changes have been committed to GitHub since yesterday. So I want to do a quick preview of how our UI looks like. Can you see this?
Yeah, for sure, with fire.
Yeah. So beforehand, I had already connected my wallet, my Uniswap wallet, to the website. So this has been originally done for a while though, because it was the testing phase actually. So I decided to check if the wallet connections they'll be able to interact. So this is our UI for it. So I'm not done, and we have our collaborators and founders here, everything. So under this, we have the analytics. This tracks the total amount of Ethereum throughout all campaigns. The platform fees, this one is going to be deducted from successful campaigns. And to creators, these are the ones who actually made the campaign. So this is the amount that would go to the creators once the campaign is successful. And the active campaigns, this is the particular campaign that is actually running. And we have the campaign form breakdown. That's where this is going to be. But this one would only open once a campaign is up and running. Then we go to our what's it called? We have like his blog, but the blog wouldn't be able to open now yet because of this has not been deployed. It will be that I'll do a proper demonstration later on how the blog is going to work. The blog is going to be like an infrastructure set for the community to be able to vote on a particular campaign that a creator makes. Are you there?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. So the blog is just like a similar infrastructure to most community guidelines and everything like that. So our voters, our community would be able to vote for a particular campaign, and the creator of a particular campaign would have to drop a proof of what he actually wants to use the money, the funds raised for. Like there's an image attachment feature there. Probably they want to donate for someone in the hospital, or they want to donate for a particular thing. You take a picture and you send. Then you put a description.
Okay, very cool. And what use cases do you think will be most relevant
But
for this style of crowdfunding?
I didn't quite hear you there.
Yeah, which use cases do you think would be most relevant for this style of crowdfunding?
Which what?
Use cases.
Use cases. Okay, so take for instance, you know the way it's usually very inconvenient for most people to actually reach out to people physically, whereas they are very very attached to their devices like the phones, the laptops, so they can just easily look up crouching and post a campaign. Probably, okay, let's take me for instance. I need assistance with the school fees. So rather than reaching out to people physically, I could just look up on crouching and post a particular campaign that, okay, oh, I need this particular amount of money for this so goal, and there would be evidence that this is what you actually want to use the money for. The community will be there the community serves as the judge and as the fund and as the funders. They serve as the judge. They will judge whether they will deem whether your particular campaign is viable enough for funding. If it is not viable for funding, they won't fund.
Right. Yeah,
And
the market is always the
the
greatest.
community has the right to ask up to 5 different questions from the creator. That feature is also implemented here.
Very
I'll
cool.
do a test. I'll do a test deployment contract soon after this now, so that the whole viewers can see this. So the community can ask 5 different set of questions from the creator of a particular campaign. Probably like what he wants to use the money for, how he intends to use it, and so on. It's just like facts, frequently asked questions, but they only get 5. So the first 5 people are what's it called? Are nominated to actually ask those questions. The first people to get there actually have the right to ask those questions. So we have our where we create a campaign. Then you enter a campaign title for what you want to use the money for. Yeah. You describe your campaign. Okay, let's say this school fees. Describe your campaign. I need I need funds for my schooling enterprise, and so on and so on. I'm just giving an example. An image URL. This is optional actually. Probably you have an image attachment that you want to do. You can just post the link here and so on. It's actually optional. Then we move down. You have a funding goal. You set your funding goal. Probably like 2F, just there, or 3, whichever one. Then you pick a date. Let's say on the 28th. Now, note, choose when your campaign should end. Contributors can request refunds if the goal is not met by this date. Let's assume, okay, I plan to end my campaign by February 28th and we're not able to reach the particular funding goal. The smart contract automatically refunds the money, the particular money generated by each community member directly to their wallets. So there won't be any form of cheating and embezzlement in this. That's why it's done on a blockchain. That's why it is rendered by a smart contract. So the platform information, we have a platform fee of 2% of funds raised, only charged on successful campaigns. Take for instance, we have a funding goal of 3th. So if the goal reaches the 3th, then the platform will automatically deduct 2% of the funding goal if the campaign was successful. Then it will release a milestone based fund after the campaign is successful. That's where I also said is that the contributors can vote on milestone approvals. That's where I said that I've also implemented the voting feature for the community and automatic refunds available if campaign fails to meet the goal. Then we create our campaign.
Excellent. Very cool. And tell us a little bit more about the product roadmap.
About what?
The product roadmap.
The product roadmap. Okay. So initially, this was a it was a project idea from way back. So when I had this project idea, I felt like I could have done a thing for most people that don't actually have the courage and you know the the mind, like the I don't know how to put this in, the courage. Let me just say the courage to actually meet people and ask that, okay, I have a so problem that I need funds for. So I felt like I could do something for the community. At first, it was not even about monetizing the project. It was just about how I could help people.
Yeah.
So then it came that, okay, what if the project is later successful? Then I could choose to, okay, monetize it. That's where the platform fee of 2% comes in. It's a programmable capital coordination though. The goal is to remove blind trust and from fundraising and replace it with transparent smart contract logic.
Absolutely.
Actually.
Tell
So
us a
we are
little
not
bit
just
more. Yeah, tell us a little bit more about the token utility or tokenomics.
okay. Well, the utility comes from enforcement actually. Every contribution, master approval, and refund is executed on the chain. Milestone-based releases align incentives between creators and contributors. That means the creator of a particular campaign and the contributors to that campaign, which is the community, they have the ability to interact with each other, so as to induce more transparency online.
Hmm. Very cool.
The governance mechanism allows the community to participate in decision making. That means the community gets to decide on whether your campaign is really worth funding or not.
Okay. Excellent. Where can we find out more information about you both and about CrowdChain?
Where can we? You can visit our X and our LinkedIn.
Okay.
We
Very
have
cool.
a LinkedIn platform for CrowdChain and we have an X platform for
Yeah.
CrowdChain.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Super noble cause. All about, helping society getting funded. And yeah, it's absolutely fire. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cool. Bye now.
Is will the audience like to ask any question?